Hey everyone, if you're looking to upgrade your boat's instrument display without breaking the bank, you're going to want to see what the Raymarine i70 system pack can do for you. This is the kind of setup that gives you real-time wind, depth, and speed data right at your fingertips, and I'm going to walk you through whether it's worth the investment. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about what you're actually getting here. The i70 system pack comes with the i70 display unit, which is that little multifunction display that sits on your helm. It's got a bright, easy-to-read screen that works well even in direct sunlight, which is a huge plus when you're out on the water. I mean, we've all been there, trying to squint at a screen that's washed out by the sun, and it's just frustrating. The display is compact, but packs a lot of information into a small space, so you're not squinting at tiny numbers while you're trying to steer. The fonts are clear, the graphics are simple and intuitive, and the whole thing just feels very user-friendly. Now, the real magic here is the data it pulls in. You've got the i70S, which handles speed and distance, the i70D for depth, and the i70W for wind data. That means you can see your boat's speed through the water, how deep the water is beneath you, and even wind direction and speed, all on one screen. No more juggling multiple gauges or trying to remember which one shows what. Everything's right there, and it updates in real time, so you're always working with the most current info. This is especially useful if you're sailing or fishing, where wind and depth can make all the difference. You can adjust your course, trim your sails, or drop your line with confidence, knowing you've got accurate data to back you up. One of the things I really like about this system is how easy it is to install. Raymarine designed these to work with their existing SeaTalk network, so if you've got other Raymarine gear, you're probably good to go. The cables are straightforward, and the display mounts easily to most helm setups. I've seen people install this in under an hour, which is a huge win if you're not super tech-savvy. Plus, the instructions are pretty clear, so you're not left scratching your head trying to figure out which wire goes where. Raymarine's also got a pretty comprehensive manual online, with troubleshooting guides and FAQs, so if you do run into any issues, you've got resources to fall back on. Another practical benefit is the customization. You can rearrange the data fields on the screen to show exactly what you want, whether that's just speed and depth or a full suite of wind and navigation info. It's nice to have that flexibility because every boater's needs are a little different. Maybe you're into fishing and want to keep an eye on depth, or maybe you're sailing and need wind data front and center. Either way, the i70 lets you tailor it to your style. You can also customize the display's appearance, choosing from different color schemes and font sizes to make it easier to read in different lighting conditions. Durability is always a concern with marine electronics, and Raymarine doesn't disappoint here. This thing is built to handle the elements, salt water, spray, vibrations, you name it. The display is waterproof, and the housing is rugged, so it's not going to quit on you after one season. I've talked to a few owners who've had theirs for years with no issues, which speaks volumes about the build quality. Raymarine's also got a solid warranty program in place, so if something does go wrong, you're covered. Now, let's talk about the downsides. The biggest one is the price. This isn't a cheap upgrade, especially if you're outfitting a whole boat. The i70 system pack itself is a few $100s, and if you need additional sensors or cables, that adds up fast. It's an investment, so you've got to decide if it's worth it for your setup. Also, while the display is bright, some users have mentioned that the viewing angles aren't perfect. If you're standing off to the side, the screen can look a little washed out, so placement is key. You'll want to make sure you've got it mounted in a spot where you can see it clearly from the helm. It's also worth noting that this system is designed to work with other Raymarine gear, so if you're already invested in their ecosystem, this is a great addition. But if you're using gear from other manufacturers, you might need to do a bit more research to make sure everything will play nice together. In conclusion, after weighing the pros and cons, and considering the value it brings to your boating experience, I believe the Raymarine i70 system pack is a great choice for anyone looking to upgrade their boat's instrument display. Check out the link below if you want to take a closer look at the Raymarine i70 system pack on Amazon.